Hey, loan officers. So here at Ruoff, I get questions from time to time in regards to what do I do when the property taxes don't have exemptions in place? How can I make the payment look a little bit more attractive? So here's a brief video, I hope, in terms of showing you what I personally do in following these steps that can help you then present to your clients a lower payment on a monthly basis. So right here I've got a BLC online link here, and most of you, if you get something like this from your realtors, you should be able to click on that tax ID button, and here it's going to show me that here in Marion County this particular property was just assessed in for the 2018 year at $133,300. And in looking at the BLC sheet, it was $1,200 semi-annual. So when you dive into this, you can take a look and see there's only a mortgage exemption. There is no homestead in place, so I know that we're looking at taxes that are a little bit higher. So how do we make that lower? So what I'm going to do is we click on that tax ID button, and it's going to bring up for us your property card. And what I look for is the taxing district. Okay, so it should be in the upper left-hand corner of the taxing district, which is 600. I'll dive over to the Gateway website for Indiana, and I'm going to select Marion County, and then I'll slide down here. Remember that number 600, and it's in Pike Township. And the assessed value, when we go back to that, was $133,300. So I'll type in here $133,300, and then I'm going to select that we want a homestead, and I will check the mortgage exemption, right? And then I'll hit estimate this bill. And then what it's telling me is that that net annualized assessed bill should be $1,333. And from there it's simple math, but we take that $1,333 and we'll divide it by 12, and we're at $111.08 per month. Whereas if we were not here at Ruoff, maybe another lender, they're going to be potentially making us use that $1,211 on a monthly or a semi-annual basis. But $1,211 divided by 6, you'd be looking at $201 per month. So that's what I'm going to do to show our client. There are some steps in terms of when we put that in the payment. If you're showing that for qualification, and at the very end, the actual mortgage, remember, we've got to have all taxes in the year in which we're buying that home. We've got to pay those out for the rest of the year, and then your credit back, that property tax credit, will only be for what would be the following year. So in this instance, as I do this video in March 2019, I'm going to get a credit for January, February, and we'll assume in this case March, that my client's going to close here in March. They'll get 3 months of a credit, but everything from the prior year is paid out by the seller at closing. If you have any questions about this or how you make all this look right in Encompass, just reach out to me. Happy to help. Talk with you guys later, and have, in this case, a great St. Patrick's Day. Bye-bye.